The Super Bowl is happening on February 9th. Let's look into what we can find out about what's this big event. The big event. I'm not going to be looking into who's going to win because A, it's all entertainment. It's not real sports. B, don't care. So if you're looking for like, oh, who should I bet on? This is not the video for you. We're going to just dig into the whole energy of the Super Bowl in 2025. Of course, all alleged for entertainment purposes only, not facts, actually download snarky opinions. All right, let's get our first three songs from the 80s, 90s Song Deck Oracle. What's going on with the Super Bowl? What can we expect? What's the energy? No, upside down. What if God was one of us? That's kind of a big energy for a Super Bowl game. Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. Oh my. This is, wow. Okay, and? Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Ooh, it feels very big. Very big. Mucho grande. Mucho grande, man. Okay, let's just keep these here. We're going to bring out True Crime Conspiracy deck and the add-on deck. Big deck energy. And we're just going to shuffle it up, see what we can find out. What's happening here at the Super Bowl. This is not just a football game. Something else, mucho grande, happening here. Last we talked about this was that last live, I think, that I did looking into the Philly plane crash. And you guys wanted an extra reading on what's going on at the Super Bowl. And then I've seen it lately where people refer to it as the superb owl. I don't really know what that means. I can take a guess, but I've never heard that before. But anyhow, all I think about Super Bowl is that's the day that I'm going to go shopping at the stores because all the dummies are at home. But let's see. Big energy at the Super Bowl. Something going on. What if God was one of us? Bang, bang on the door. And hold on to that feeling. Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Oh, I apologize. That was terrible. Okay. Let's see what we're going to get here. Excuse me. Deep state protection. Ew. Crime of passion. Oh, regret. Change. Wow. Okay. Continuing on. Take that group over there for a minute. Ew. Taking it apart. Dismemberment. Cryptozoology. I don't know what in the world that has to do with the... I don't know. The church. The Church of Satan. Royalty. Treason. Ooh! This seems rather grande. Mucho grande. Okay. Next. Alive. Her tattoo says, I'm still alive. Power. There's a strategy. Ooh. Okay. That ties in. The M and the S tie into the alive and counterfeit. That's intriguing. Okay. And we've got Yeek. There's a lot of voting people off the island here. I'm not saying that we're going to see it at the event, but oh, of course. The boner zone, not the end zone. Not going to put up with this anymore. And, oh. our Savior show. When El Diablo sold their soul. Okay. All right. Let's get these in order. This one, this one, this one. Not that I really think the order matters that much. Keep these cards here. Let's get into, we've got a change. These people are under protection, eyes wide shut, obviously, but we've got a change a-coming. There's some regret here. Let's see. Go there. What can we find out? Am I going the right way? Yeah. Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl. What does this mean? TikTok, get 'em, stop. Ooh, truth. Truth, facts, information. Oh, about niños and niñas. You're watching a show, but we have truth and facts coming out about niños, niñas, and what's been happening at events like this. What strategies, things, sneaky snacker stuff is going on behind the scenes at an event like this where you thought you were watching a show. Oh, and then the traffic. Moving, them, taking people, little ones, people against their will. Terrible things that have been happening to them, and it's a lucrative business. Okay. So it's not just a football game you're watching because it's one of those big, that event where we're taking the adults, we're taking the little kids, we're taking them, moving them around, doing terrible things. Okay. Let's take this pile. So this is the energy of the event. It has been. We're dismantling this cryptozoology. God only knows. We have the church, we have the royalty, we have treason. What can we know about this? Okay. Big money maker. Big money maker okay, so it's like a sophisticated group that's doing this stuff. We're taking this apart. This touches into all areas of Eyes Wide Shut, right? The conglomerate where you have entertainment, you have royalty, you have government, you have the church, you have all of the things. There's the kids. Oh, the secret's coming out about it. I'm going to pull out the Mildred Payne. Mildred's going to come out because I want some more info here on this stuff. Because cryptozoology, I'm not quite sure what this is getting at. What's that saying about it's time for the music to play, or you're going to face the music? Going to face the music. We're breaking up this big money-making operation. Oh. This is about, when people go missing in the woods or a national park or whatever and nobody finds them? Yeah, that's like these people, or some of them, not saying all, some allegedly, are taken and a part of this big operation. This is like facing the music, man. The music stops. This stops. This stops. This is like the whole energy of like, this has been, no, we're not doing this anymore. They've been protecting the shield on the church, and royalty has also been protected. What are the odds? What are the fucking odds? That is the odds there of not a coincidence. Okay, they've been protected. This touches everything. This is not just, people throwing a ball around. This is everybody who is involved in this. Somehow this is like, I don't know how this happens at a game. I don't understand, but apparently this is what we're looking into. Okay, let's get to our next pile. We've got counterfeit. We have a strategy here. We have the MS card that someone's alive in the power people. All right, what can we know here about as it relates to the Superb Owl or the Super Bowl? What does this mean? Looking into the past about who is in power in terms of moving the network that moves the people around. Where the money's been, there's like this card came up before. Like, this is about the victims giving information about what was happening in the past. People exposing what was going on. And with the Niños and the Niñas, been working on this operation for a long time. People are worried. So this is like the whole game, we'll say, or the whatever you want to say it, the football league or the professional sports or the whatever, just a bunch of bullshit for what's really going on, because there's a whole bunch of things that happen at the sporting events where a lot of people have been fallen victim to this. But we have some people here who started to give some information about the powerful and how they've been using this as a front. Okay. Gosh, does this turn into like an award show where Kanye takes the mic away from Taylor Swift? I don't know. Something feeling weird here. We have this. Voting the somebody off the island. We got our zone. Bones. Exposure about what's been happening to the kids. But at the same time, we have this this person who doesn't want this to happen. You're not going to expose me. No, you're not. Yeah, you're not going to expose what we're doing here with the kids. Yeah, okay. Their backs up. Okay, so Super Bowl. While this is feeling like the event is tied to exposure, it's also tied to you're not going to out me and I'm going to go after you. So, okay. You are not going, this is like, yeah, you are not going to go after me for this is my very lucrative operation. It's not just one person, but this entity is like, ain't going to have it. This is a restoring of balance. And, would you like to take a plea deal? Okay. We know where the bodies are buried. We know what you've been doing. This is like, and we know here too that this is not just, you're coming for my business and I don't want you getting into my business. Also about people who not anytime, but at times people who have tried to expose this and then they get voted off the island and you can never find out about it, right? About what they're doing here. It's almost like there's an energy of like, this shit stops here. Okay. For whom the bell tolls. Why did that come up? For whom the bell tolls. I mean, looking at the card, yeah, there's a bell there. But let's get into, what if God was one of us? What does this mean for the Super Bowl? Moving forward, truth, people, whistleblowers, victims, whatever, have spoken. This ends. This ends. Oh, it's a bring down, man. It's a bring down. We have the information. This is a bring down of this operation. Or the beginnings of it, moving forward and starting to disseminate the information. This is the beginning of a breakdown of the dirty birds. The dirty birds who are doing all this terrible traffic stuff. Okay. Okay. Then we have bang bang on the door, baby. What does this mean? Okay, so we have a coordinated effort, a groups of peoples working together. Oh, their shit's gonna turn upside down. We got the information. There's a creative part to this. And to the partners. Secrets revealed, coming out, rescuing. Could this, this feels like, remember when we saw the big news story and you had the helicopters in the sky and all the news teams where they're going to raid the Diddy properties? This feels kind of like multiple agencies. Okay, what's the plan of attack? Where are we going? What are we doing? Like, this is a multiple, like, that's what this feels like. We're all working here together to go find these people doing this terrible El Diablo type of shit. We've got a creative plan. This is almost like, this is like a rival show in a way. Rival show. We have all your networks, your partner. Like, this is almost like exposure of who's ever, I don't know, somebody. I don't know. It's like the teams, the people that own the teams, I don't know. It's an exposure. This is a rescue. Like a timing thing where it's almost like nobody's going to be watching the Super Bowl because, like, people are banging on doors over here and pulling off this operation. What? That's like, you can't believe the shit that happened, right? Usually it's like, oh, did you see that commercial? By the way, any of these Post Malone and who's the other guy, commercials for Bud Light, and I keep seeing it in my feed on X of like, oh, this is so hilarious. I'm like, you have a low bar for humor. Anyhow. Don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling, journey. What does this mean? Government. Been working on something for a very long time about this. More knowledge has come out. I need fries on this Four of Cups here. It's going to turn their world upside down. We've got the meats. We got the fire. We got okay. We've got the fire. This is like turning the situation, like it's almost like we're gonna, Mildred, clarity, please. DS, we had that card, right? Yeah, we had the DS card there. Okay, they've been a part of it, covering it up. This, okay. Continue on. We've been working on this for a while. They're banging through doors. Dude, I think they're doing raids or some shit. We're banging through doors. like places you wouldn't have, this has like been bubbling under the surface for a whole long time about what these demons, eyes wide shut, have been doing behind the scenes. And it's been like, people have been talking about it, but nothing ever happens. And it's like, okay, ringing a bell. You can't unring the bell. And, oh, this sends a big ass fucking message. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Dude, I think this is like the beginning of like outing these people for what they're doing. Like Diddler times 10. Diddler times 10. Where then it's like, don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling, like this is the beginning, this is the tip of the iceberg, this is going to continue, the exposure is going to continue. The exposure is going to continue. Something gets exposed at the Super Bowl. Okay. So this looks like raids, my opinion, what it feels like to me. This feels like some type of raids. Let's do Major Arcana pull. Let's get the ghoul deck out, since it seems like a bunch of ghouls here. Ghoulish Major Arcana deck. Let's do the Hidden Truth spread by Jen, Divine Pathways. Hidden truths about the Super Bowl day, the event, what's going on here for the public. You're gonna have to find your balance. Okay. She's in the cemetery. There's some type of chapel, church over here, and you're gonna have to find your balance in all of this. Oh gosh, terrible. Hidden agenda. This changes everything. Changes everything. Skeletons in the closet. It's coming out, coming to the light. Coming to the light. All right, true intentions to expose this to the world. Coming to the light, exposing this to the world. This, oh wow. Super Bowl's big ass event for exposing to the world. I don't know how, I guess the Super Bowl is big enough that all the stores are empty so I can shop. So I guess it's a big ass event in terms of that and marketing and money and all these things that go into it. I don't know if it's a big ass event though outside the US. I don't know. Maybe it is. If you're outside the US and you watch a Super Bowl, tell me. I don't know. Behind the scene, the influences. Ooh, putting an end to this. It changes everything. It's a transformation of whatever's been going on here, man. It's an exposure, in my opinion. Moral compass. Empress. Having it all. Outcome for the public. Secrets revealed. Come on, Mildred. I need more fries with this Empress for sure, but we'll take some fries for the other stuff. Come on. Oh. Public. Oh. This is like just the beginning of exposing whatever's been going on that we've all like, well, you and I, we're like, yeah, that's totally happening. This is like the beginning seed drop. This is like, oh God, what crash course for other people. Like this is the beginning of setting this out, and then people are going to have to be like, what? All right, hidden agenda. This turns everything around. Oh, we're just going to start this journey. Okay, we have, this is the skeletons in the closet exposing everything that's been going on with the Niños and the Niñas. Oh, fuck, is Hillary involved? I don't know. But this is the witch, exposing the witch, the demons behind the doors. Okay, true intentions, showing this to the world, what devils they are. Okay, behind the scenes, this is a death transformation, and this is just beginning to go into it. This is the beginning of going into this, exposing these fucking dirty birds and what they've been doing to the kids. Okay, moral compass, we have the Empress. Lighthouse. What in the fuck does this... I'm going to look into this card more because there's something else here. And then the outcome for the public, we have the secrets here. This is the key to everything. This is a key to everything. It connects all the dots. Okay. Let's get over here to this. Because this one is... We have the Empress. This is the moral compass, mother, lighthouse. Maybe I should have been taking that just as the mother. The mother that's supposed to be, you know, you have your children. You're supposed to protect your children. But let's see, what can we know about the moral compass? There's the baby. And trafficking the babies for money. Knight of Wands. Telling the story. Gosh, it's like, I don't know. It's like, is there also another component to this where it's like showing you know, the commercials that everybody talks about that they, you know, oh, did you see that commercial? Like this is some other type of like mini commercial also exposing this while we have knock knock raids going on. Talking about the trafficking. What? This is like the beginning of giving the information about like what's going on. What's going on? Oh, and putting an end to it. Okay. Let's, Mildred, come on down. Helping hands. This is such a, where the kids come from, multiple sources, shall we say, for how the kids get brought into the Eyes Wide Shut system, we'll call it. There's like putting out like information about about the money, knocking down doors. Again, the traffic, this is going to explode. This is like, this thing's like getting blown up. This is about like the people who are supposed to be protecting, guarding, and watching out for the children. And there's the chrome. Trying to guard and protect, and these entities and institutions and whatever that you think are taking care of the kids, and they're just giving them, and getting rid of them. Like they're disposable. And this is ending this legacy. This is like a vast network that's been moving and working behind the scenes for a long time. I don't know. This is crazy. I don't know. Do I want to watch a Super Bowl? I don't know. But this seems like it's going to be important. It feels like this is going to be like the thing everybody's talking about, not stupid Bud Light commercials, but that's my opinion. I don't know. Tell me what you think. And until next time, adios.